Hi guys, welcome to Study with Me vlog. In this video, I'm gonna prepare for my certification exam, and there are some course modules pending. I thought of studying whole night because I had a very good nap in the afternoon. I'm sure I won't be feeling any sleepy kind of thing maybe for next 4 or 5 hours. Now the time is around 10:30 p.m, and this video would definitely help you guys get some motivation in order to prepare for your certification exams or for any exams that matter. And given the situations about online exams, online classes, this would be a little lighter on the corner of the tunnel for you guys to lighten up and start studying for your exams or whatever. So keep watching. Let's get this video started. If I only knew what you put me through, I don't deserve this. Okay, this is exactly my situation right now, and I finished all these things, and this was the latest chapter I finished. Now I'll show you my pending models that I need to clear it out. So I'm preparing for CompTIA Network Plus, and that is 10007. Now my course is loading. Now if I go to the course sections, these are all the lecture material I need to study. I've finished all of them, and now I'm left with these two and these two, just additional network services, troubleshooting methodology tools, and all these four. Maybe this would take 2 hours, and right after this I need to go to practice, and I have to start with the lab here. Let's see what I have got and where I am. Okay, so here I have pretty much more things to study, which is not gonna be able to complete tonight. So maybe I have around 15 labs that I need to finish. Now I want to tell you guys something. Some people study with the visual things. For example, some people study well with watching videos and listening to the stuff. Some of them study with the material, and they want a paper or book, any kind of study material in their hand, so that they can study, actually read and study the stuff. I go under the second category. For me, if I see visually, I definitely get something out of it, but I won't be able to remember everything. Or with me, I want material like this printed to be in hand, and I want to, let's say, you see here, I want to study like this and highlight the important things, so whenever I get back to this material, I know what's important in that. If I see that one important point in that whole concept, I'll remember the whole concept. How is it being started, how is it being ended, and what is exactly happening it. So that's how I study. So it all comes down to what you prefer and what is most comfortable for you. Now I've got all the materials here in the system, and now I ran out of all the printed materials. Now I need to print materials for that four last concepts. Let's get started. Now I'm done with the mitigation techniques. See, mitigation techniques, I'm done with that one. So I have to go to additional network securities. Now this is my next concept. Either I can watch all the videos and then study, that thing I don't like it because I'm not comfortable with it. Now I go to resources, I'll get the transcript. Now what I do, I'll select everything. In this case, I've already got the documents saved, so I'll go to this advanced network, right? I mean additional network securities. I'll open up the document. Here it is. Now everything is here. It's around 8 pages. So what I have to do, I have to get this one printed. Let's go. Ma'am? Ma'am? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Not allowed, okay? She's trying to bite that corner of the printer. You're not allowed to do, ma'am. Okay. Now I want to tell you guys, if you're preparing for an exam, uh, with my case, I'm preparing for CompTIA Network Plus certification. If you're preparing for any exam, set a deadline. That's the best thing you can do. Let's say you have 20 modules or 10 modules and 10 labs, and you have exam maybe in 1 month. Set a deadline, maybe 15 days, so that you can prepare things up, and the next 15 days time is your buffer time, where you can revise things that you have studied so far and take as many mock tests or practice tests you can, and then you all sort it out. Always aim to get 100%, so that you will end up getting at least 80 or 90. Do not aim for passing marks. There are highly more chances that you might get fail in that exam, so always keep your a target to be 90% or 100%. 90% least case scenarios. Try to study everything. Do not leave anything for a chance. I'm not in the mood, but you'll be here soon. Everything feels wrong, guess we're in a bad mood. Feeling broken hearted over something that never was. Never was, never was. Ooh, I thought it'd be me and you. Administrators need to be familiar with a wide range of different services and functions in the network stack during this course.
IP address assignment and properties that you need. So what we're looking at right here is a Windows example of DHCP, but all of your different DHCP services are going to have very similar components. And again,
hard to be your friend when you act this way. What message are you trying to send? What's this game you play?
Wireless network that I was providing addresses for, I might go to something more like 3.
Now I'm actually done with one concept. So this learning platform allows me to take tests after each concept, and I have to score at least 80% or above to pass the concept, or else I would have to read it again and take the test. So I'm gonna take the test now. Let's see how that goes. Which power over Ethernet standard supports the least amount of Right. What information do we need to provide when creating a DHCP reservation? It's MAC address. Which of the following is an example of software defined? A wireless LAN controller matching multiple network access points. Which of the following is a difference between radius and here I would like to stop the video, and I want to tell you guys, if you start studying for longer hours, you wouldn't able to study continuously for more than 2 hours. That's there because as far as I know and I have heard, a person can concentrate only for 1 hour or max 2 hours while studying, and our brain gets overwhelmed and we need a break. So it's very good and nice to take breaks in between while you're studying for longer hours. Okay, so now I'm gonna take 10 to 15 minutes break, chill out, do Instagram surfing, or use WhatsApp, and yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not in the mood, but you'll be here soon. Everything feels wrong, guess I'm just in a bad mood. Feeling broken hearted over something that never was. Never was, never was. Ooh, I thought it'd be me. Hi guys, now the time is around 3:45. I'm kind of feeling exhausted and there's just one more concept left and I'm printing out the notes. I don't think so I'd be able to study right now. Anyway, so far I've done good. Just one concept left for tomorrow and then I can get started with the lab. And then I'll start with the test prep maybe next week, and the coming week I would be able to take exam. And my mentor, she was saying me that I should get 80% in the test prep, or else she wouldn't be able to book my exam. So I need to score more marks on that one. Now I'm feeling like I've studied maybe around 30 concepts. Each concept is of 1.5 hour, and in each concepts they'll be having another 20 concepts. I don't remember anything at all. Maybe a little brush up of everything would do fine for me. I don't know, let's see how that goes. And yeah, I want to say, if you guys have left studying for let's say 3 months or 6 months, it's really hard to get back to that studying routine quickly. It's not possible for some of you guys. You might feel like, okay, this is not happening with me, I cannot study. And I would say right now that there is no limit for whether you can study at this age, whether you can study at that stage. No, you cannot study after 20, you cannot study after 25, 30. No, there's nothing like that. All you need is that time to get back to that routine. So give the time. I know it's going to be hard for me with my summer vacation and vacation, the work schedule that I'll be having here in Australia. I've left, like, I didn't have that habit of sitting in front of a system, sitting in front of the books and studying for long hours. I've almost forgotten how to do it, and it was hard for me when I started studying for the certification. In the beginning it was really hard for me, and all I could able to do was sit for 20-30 minutes and then feel sleepy, go back to bed, use your mobile, talk with your friends. That is what I was doing in the beginning, and it took me 3 or 4 days to get back to this routine, sitting for hours and hours and studying. You guys will get back to you. So it comes down to all what you want to do. And I'll never forget, don't forget the reason behind starting anything. You know what I mean, right? Did I make sense? Or whatever. Just if you're starting something, you'll be having a motive behind it, right? Do not forget that. That's what I meant to say. That's it for today's video. I'm gonna go sleep, and Maya is also not sleeping. Where is she? See, she's right there. She's also playing. Maybe it's time for me to go back to bed and I have to wake up again. If I wake up late tomorrow morning, no, my day is gonna go waste, I know. So I'm gonna go. If you guys are watching without subscribing to the channel, please subscribe. That's not fair, you're watching my video and at least you've watched my video at least 1 or 2 minutes also. That's fine. Please go and subscribe to my channel. I hope I can do more useful videos for you guys. And share this video and share my channel with one of your friends who are planning to go abroad, and they should know the reality of the life. And this is it. Okay, follow me on my Instagram as well. It's always Devika _Krishna _8, and I'll see you guys in my next video.